Looks good, I think. All right. So this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. This should be the Switch 2 edition. As far as I know, it's supposed to be. So, we can go ahead and get started into the game. This will be my second playthrough. I've played it. Uh, I don't know what year I played it. Probably whenever it came out. Um, This was technically supposed to be in the original game, but it would have changed a lot of the pacing, and it wouldn't have been probably as long as this is. So, yeah, this is kind of the extra side content for Xenoblade 2. It's canon, it's all that. Like, yeah, it's pretty important. So, just go ahead and get into it here. I might check out some of the audio
The year
balancing.
was 3564. The 107th Indoline Praetor, Rhodalis, had sent an armed expedition against the country of Sia. Its capital, Amranta, fell overnight and sank beneath the clouds, along with the rest of the Titan. The destruction of Sia shocked all the nations of Allrest. Officially, the act was attributed to a military alliance led chiefly by Indol and the emerging power of Mor Ardain. In fact, it had been the work of one blade, the Aegis, a man known as Melos. Said to be the architect's word incarnate. Back then, neither Laura nor myself knew how closely his fate would prove to be tied with ours in the days to come.
You're that eager to die? Then allow me to assist.
Yeah, some of these games cutscenes can be pretty long, just so you're aware. Okay, it is recommending me to upgrade the bit rate here.
There's no end to them.
And it's not just the Volcan Ferris. Even the Balufos caught up in it.
Laura, can you smell it?
Huh.
Alright, it should be upgraded now.
Stinks like...
Yeah, no doubt about it. Blood. It's driving them crazy.
Alright, we're gonna get into the combat here. Now, I heard the game's audio balance, at least in the main game, is a little off with the Switch 2 update. I don't know if that's the case in Torna. And yeah, I should have just fixed the bit rate. It should be good now. Oh no, I think I'll have to stop streaming and restart. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Better to have this fixed. All right. If you're coming back from the original, the first video, unfortunately I had to kind of restart the stream so I could fix the bit rate here. Looks good now. The bit rate looks good now. I don't know how it'll hold up, But yeah, seems like it's good. Playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna of the Golden Country. I can throw up the little title screen at the start. Yeah, it kind of looks like that without the "I'll be right back" part. So we just kind of, if you didn't watch the previous one, you just kind of skip through the first little cutscene. Normally the cutscenes are pretty long. That one was pretty short, so and you don't really miss too much there. And it was a little bit of foreshadowing, so either way, not a big deal. Yeah, just kind of looking at things. Yep, should be running well. So we'll see how this holds up. Should be about like 1440p 60 FPS. We'll see how that holds. And I am going to test out a little bit of the audio balance, so I'll probably listen back on myself here real quick. Might as well fix these things now rather than later. Let's see. Okay, I think it maybe sounds fine. I'll probably listen back later. So, yep. Alright, you can target the enemy and start this normal. Alright, oh. Okay, I guess it already counted as targeted. That's why. Yep. Okay, I am gonna have to relearn the system. So you auto attack, so I'm not actually doing anything right now. You see my art just activated after it charges with auto attack, so and yeah, you can art cancel. Yeah, that's about the timing of when you hit your art there on the right side, and it's corresponding to your face buttons there, so that'll be X. I'll have to get used to the canceling time. Oh yeah, and you can auto attack cancel. That's the other thing. So you can interrupt an auto attack by moving, and some people have really fast like initial strikes on their auto attack. So you can charge it up really fast. I'll probably do it here in a second. Let's kind of get full control. Alright, that was a cancel there. As you see, I'm like backhanding him. That's like the fast way to charge it up. Ooh, okay, so canceling anything is about kind of interrupting something. So if you're in the middle of an auto attack and you hit your art, that's a like an auto attack cancel. Or an art cancel. I don't know the exact terminology they use for everything, but either way, it does, I think, more damage. And it can cause extra effects if I recall, but yeah, so probably gonna switch to Jin pretty soon. He's a kind of silver hair guy. We're playing as Laura right now. Okay. He'll be using a Vanguard switch. Okay, okay. I'm noticing those little charges in the top left. I have not, again, played this in a long time. So. I just used a special there. Okay, and interrupted it. That's weird. I didn't know you could do that in the tutorial part. Like, that B button was still active. I could have still used it. That's interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or not. So specials will give you, okay. Specials will give you a quick time event, basically, the equivalent of that. Oh, I did not mean to skip that one. So yeah, when you switch your characters, you're going to get your arts fully charged, so that's a good way to deal damage. Oh, and I guess, yeah, his element is ice. I don't really know how much that factors in right now, but okay. You can use the level 4 special. Okay, so this will look pretty cool, I bet. Alright.
I need your help here, Jin.
Okay. Yep, and I can tell this is the Switch 2 edition.
Thank you, Jin.
Well, we've got room for improvement.
Of what?
This fighting style. It magnifies our strength, sure, but it leaves us wide open. When the sword is in my hand, you're left defenseless.
What, you won't keep me safe?
Huh?
I'll keep you safe always.
I'll keep you safe, always. You still remember that?
I've thought about it. Every day for these 17 years. I'll never forget it. The day you set me free from a life of misery.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, this game's actually looks a whole lot better. I mean, Torna was already an improvement over Xenoblade 2, but yeah, there's a big difference between. I want to say, I want to say Docked was running at 720p. Man, now I gotta look it up. Was oh, they're not making this information easy to find exactly. Okay, let's see. And do a custom year range from knock it back before the direct. Okay, so Torna actually apparently. No. I don't know if these people know what they're talking about or not. I guess I think it went up to 720p docked. I think that sounds right. Okay. Okay, maybe it mostly hovered around kind of 720p. Someone's saying 900p. Anyways, it was not a full 1080p Xenoblade 2 or Torna. Yeah, and now it's, to me visually it looks like 1440p now on Switch 2 edition. It's being upscaled. They're using some kind of special upscaler, and although they will advertise it as 4K, it doesn't really look too much different. Anyways, it's also 60 FPS, which it was not originally. so, so yep. Okay, we got a compass telling us where we're going. Distance, yeah. Okay, some of these tutorials aren't really that important to me. But I know that this game has kind of confusing menus, especially the original. The Torn is like the expanded story, so, and it's a little bit more concise. It's like is it maybe a 30-hour game? I want to say it's something like that. I don't know if I can. Oh, okay. I don't know, how do... Okay, hold on a second. I gotta figure out. Ah.
They'll live to regret this.
Keep to a single target.
Got it.
Elemental attacks are the way. We need to regroup. Just do it. Let's use physical attacks.
Got it.
Okay. I forget. Oh, okay.
Seems so bad.
How do you attack from a distance? Oh my gosh. There should be a way to bait him. Maybe there's not at this point. I swear there should be a way to do it. Okay, not what I wanted. Okay, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't.
All right, follow my lead.
Laura, stay close. Never again.
You're a lifesaver. I guess they had backup.
My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
Okay, so you build up special by using arts.
Laura, let's switch.
Whenever you switch in, if you spam an art, like, usually it's gonna be like a guaranteed art cancel.
Chill stroke. We'll grow stronger still.
Okay, so that blue thing that dropped is like an item. I think it's an augment. I don't know if it's always the case. I don't know. And if you look next to the arts, they will tell you like if they have special effects, like AoE, side attack, and back attack. Anyways, all important stuff. It's just you'll kind of remember what everything does. Okay, so in this game, I don't think they tell you what enemies are aggressive. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't tell you if it's aggressive or not. I think just not every enemy will attack you, if I recall. So there is a difference between like Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, and like it doesn't tell you if there's an enemy that's aggressive. So alright, he does not have a topple. Oh no, he does! Okay. Topple when you swap in, okay. Interesting, okay. Okay. Just trying to build up to a level 3 special, but yeah, they that one kind of hits kind of hard. Now I'm thinking that the quad wing should have attacked me the first time.
They'll live to
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, topple is gonna basically I don't know like an equivalent to other games are. Topple is gonna just knock them down, so they. And actually, there is a knockdown effect, so I'm not talking about that. Nope. Or blowdown. They sometimes change up the terminology from game to game, so I don't know what this one uses. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can have surprise enemy encounters there like that. Xenoblade 1 has some. I think they're way more common in Xenoblade 2, if I recall. Alright, so these are health potions. You can sometimes get them to drop with some moves. Yeah, there is a lot to the combat. Like I said, I have not touched this game in a long time. So, I'm slowly getting reintroduced into it, so... And I do recall what some things did, but... Okay, now would be a good time to open up my menu and kind of see what those... See, I'm acquiring arts and things like that, so... That would be a good time to, like, look at the characters. So, I'm not... well... I can upgrade some of these things. These aren't really problems to upgrade. Probably don't need to do them right now, but, Okay, so she'll actually launch. That's only if someone's toppled, so I don't know if I can even do that right now with myself. I don't think I can. So yeah, these will tell you all the special effects too. There's a lot. There's a lot you can kind of gain from looking at this stuff. But... Okay, the affinity chart, yeah. This is where you need to pay a lot of attention. I think it's, if I recall, it's pretty easy to max this out in a normal playthrough. I will say, like, the way this game plays is you kind of need to be a completionist to beat it, because it's part of the story. I think you're doing yourself a disservice, even if it was optional. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, I need to be careful about what I pick, because, like, they have effects. Probably just use the best available one, so... Starting with an art is nice. I don't know about the start of the game, but agility is probably not a bad idea.
I'm coming along in leaps and bounds.
Okay, accessories. Oh, okay, we do have some stuff. Pouch. These are like consumable items. They'll give you buffs. So that's where they go. So I don't know if we're gonna enhance any art. Oh, this would be good. Increase damage to toppled enemies. Okay, and some of these affect recharge as well, so... Oh, actually that might not work, because that's the rear guard, so... Yeah. This was probably the best.
Tempered by discipline.
Oh, no, I didn't want that. Okay, he's got a bigger art tree. Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah, so some of these have conditions, like defeat a certain type of enemy and stuff like that, so you just gotta be aware of that stuff. Oh, that only applies to blades, if I recall. I could be a little bit wrong on that, but usually that's the case. Yeah, and you don't spend anything to unlock these. You automatically unlock it once you accomplish whatever you need to do. So in order to see this next row, I gotta upgrade trust. So an Arlo, Capybara, that's what we need. And then we need to pick up items. So just keep those things in mind as you progress. And okay, I only have really two options. So keep that in mind as you progress. It will save you a lot of heartache because you don't want to get halfway through the game and hardly upgrade anything. Oh, I should probably save. Well, oh, and I meant to upgrade an art here, I think. I don't know if rear guard is a good idea. Potion's probably not a bad idea. Because, yeah, it'll increase your recharge in X. Yeah, you can look at the stats and stuff. Yeah, this menu's not as crazy as the original. Nope. Not to say that you can't find a lot of stuff to do. It's the original had a lot more stuff going on. I wonder if this one will attack me. No. Okay, I think there will be a cutscene coming up, so. Yep. This is McCole.
What happened? Are you alone?
Looks like the only survivor. These burn patterns don't look like Malice's handiwork. Must have been humans. Looting and pillaging while the world burns.
Hey, it's okay. Would you like to come with us? You don't have to worry, really. We're all good people. Promise.
Can you walk? You can. Good going.
And your family? Were they there with you? Should we go back and...
Mikhail.
Hmm?
My name is Mikhail.
Oh, right. I'm Laura. And he's...
I don't have a family. I was sold to this village from Estem. So I'm all alone.
I see. Right then. Starting today, we're going to be your new family. We'll take you back to our friends and...
You people? You're strangers. You don't have to pretend to care.
uh You don't beat around the bush, do you? He's gonna be a handful, this one. Though really, I was just the same once. Very well. Friends first, then, not family. How's that sound?
Laura,
What's up?
I'll scout the area. Look after him.
Oh, of course. Be careful. And Jin.
I know.
What was that you said, Baldric?
The Sean capital of Omrantha has fallen. Or rather, it was annihilated. Praetor Redalis.
So it has come to pass after all.
Respectfully, you aren't much of an actor, Eminence. It appears you are not surprised at all. We heard disturbing rumors circling among the Magisters. Amalthus, whom you recently elevated to Quester? People wonder if this calamity has anything to do with that man's blade. With such extraordinary power, is it really wise to,
No matter whose power affected it, it is sure to serve the greater glory of Indal. The architect will surely be pleased.
Eminence, do you believe it can be controlled?
If it cannot, I will let him take the blame. I have spoken. Thank you for your report, Magister Baldric. You may return to your duties.
I wish they went back and voiced these parts. Well, I'm thinking of Heart to Hearts. Yeah, this okay. I don't know. Were Heart to Hearts voiced in the? I don't know. Yeah, so some of these cutscenes can be quite long. So he's joined our party, but he's not a party member, if that makes sense. Yeah, so. Mikhail, if you have played 2 before, you'll know who he is. Or you should. Alright.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
I have to fight him. Oh, no, I don't. See, that's the thing that, like, I don't know how you figure out who's peaceful and not. I think you just gotta know the enemy types. Like, this thing should probably attack me.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige. Spinning wheel. Break.
Look, let's switch.
Hit this.
Death Star Slash.
Really? Okay, here's an invisible wall. Wanted to open the chest, but okay.
Aren't we intrepid?
Alright, and then the campfire thing was something that they added from Torna to Xenoblade 3. So, And I will say, well, I may not test my luck immediately, but I will try to stream the Dustbloods. I will try to see if anyone gets taken down for streaming it. So that is in the terms. Alright, so you can immediately rest if you want to. It's probably better to craft things. We're supposed to...
Your appetite before I'm done. Just taste it.
Alright. I don't know if you get this effect automatically or if you have to apply it with the pouch items, but like the food we just made, so.
How sad. That village, I mean.
It is.
That blade, Malos. He didn't do that, did he?
The towns raised by the Aegis were completely obliterated. I plan to inform the mercenaries of this.
How could a person do something so awful?
Anyway, you should rest now. We should be able to meet up with Hayes tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I wonder if she's found any leads on Mother. I hope so, anyway.
I'll prepare food, then rest up.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks.
All the characters live on the back of like Titans. They're these large kind of beasts. They're supposed to be sentient, but we don't really interact with that kind of side of that. There's larger and smaller Titans, but basically we're living on the back of a giant, massive creature. Then they live in the Cloud Sea as well. So if you get off the Titan, you'll approach the Cloud Sea. So it's literally a sea of clouds. Like it's like a liquid-ish. That's why you can kind of see something moving in the background. That's the Titan that we're on. Okay. Well, I can test to see if that pouch item's active. I don't think it is. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's no active pouch item. But if I went and ate this item, yes, it would be active. Okay. Oh, and those yellow charges when I was battling, that was XP. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I just got off of playing Xenoblade 1, so I'm kind of readapting. It's a little different, so.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
I don't think you can find anything here.
This is becoming addictive.
So it's not a locked 60 FPS, but it does seem to hold up a little bit better than Xenoblade 1 Switch 2 edition. Okay, I needed to kill one of those. Those capybaras. Okay.
You're coming with me, treasure. All right, follow my lead.
I won't enjoy this.
So there is a disadvantage to canceling an auto attack. Is that some of the follow-up attacks can actually provide a little bit more art charge.
Spinning wheel. Heal up. Take this. Try this on.
Star Slash. Chill Stroke.
Okay.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yes, I need to kill some of these. Okay, I thought something was auto-playing. That might be a unique. I don't know if maybe I'm too far away.
Aren't we
Yeah.
intrepid?
Okay. Yeah, that's not a unique. I don't want to get in a battle with them, I can tell you that.
Spinning wheel. Break.
Laura, let's switch.
Oh.
I could chill Stroke.
Try this on for size.
Star Slash.
Green team confirmed.
We'll leave the enemy in our dust. Chill Stroke. Hero Blade.
Gotta be a little careful about button mashing there. I'll miss some of the quick time stuff. Okay. Yeah, we'll have some field skills to do.
All right, follow my lead.
Laura, stay close.
You're like
Catch.
spinning wheel. Break. Heal up. That's the
Star Slash. Snow
Try
Blast.
this on for size. Green
Chill
team
Stroke.
confirmed.
We'll leave the enemy in our Hero Blade.
Okay. I need to not hit the X button. That's for pulling up the map. Gonna hit plus. Okay. Yep.
I feel my power surging. Half the battle is living to fight another day.
See, I gotta kill one more of those. If I didn't do that, I'm locked out of this. I don't even think you gain. I don't think you gain progress unless you do the one prior. So it's really important that you clear out these the first ones, and obviously as you progress, clear out the next one. So pouch items from the meat category. Okay, we could go back to that camp, and if we have the materials, cook 4 more times. Okay, so Hail Strike. Now here's the problem: is figuring out what are specials and stuff like that, and that might be a special, but we'll see. We'll see. That might be an art too. That's where some of this can get very confusing if you're not really paying attention to the names and stuff like that. So Hail Strike, it upgrades over time. So So we have to use Hail Strike to gain Hail Strike's extra damage. So that's not an art, that is a special. So which one is special 1 or special 2? I really don't know. I could not tell you. It could be Hail Strike, it could be Zero Blade, it could be Ice Revolution. So I have got to be able to figure that out at some point in time. Yeah, so, oh well. Oh, he doesn't get accessories. Okay. Does he get? Did he have augments? Ox core? Yeah. Okay.
With all my might.
Aren't we intrepid?
Be careful about jumping him on this side. I don't need him fighting me. Alright, so, I have to, well, I'll look back here. Yeah, so if you don't chat, you could miss out on some dialogue here. Sorry for speeding through some of this. I will say, if you really want like to understand this world, Xenoblade 2 does a way better job at like telling you this. That's why like this is not like, even though it's a prequel, the Torna is a prequel. Do not confuse that with on what you should play first. It should be Xenoblade 2. You should play Xenoblade 2 first. There is a point chapter 7 where they were going to include the Torna storyline. Anyways, End of Torna spoils a little bit of Xenoblade 2. It's not terrible, but it does. So best payoff order. It doesn't truly matter too much between 1 and 2, but probably want to play 1 first, and then 2, and then Torna, and then Xenoblade 3. Oh, sorry, and back to 1. Sorry, back to 1. You'll want to play Xenoblade 1, Xenoblade 1 Future Connected. It's an actual story there. Most of these games actually have extra stories. Then Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 2 Torna of the Golden Country, and then Xenoblade 3, and then Xenoblade 3 Future Redeemed, and then at that point you probably want to play Xenoblade X. You can play Xenoblade X at any time, actually, truth be told, but the chapter 13, that's the extra story that was not in the original game. That's got a little bit of stuff. It's not super spoilers or anything like that, but yeah, it does show some stuff from Xenoblade 1 through 3. So yeah, you can play X Definitive Edition last, or you can play really any time, but that one is pretty different from the 1 through 3 games, so, but in a good way. So yeah, the world building here is, yeah, blades kind of live forever. Drivers or people can die, and by blades can live forever, you can permanently destroy a blade, but basically, yeah, the blades are going to return to the core when their driver dies. They're basically immortal, effectively, and once they are reawakened by a new person by touching the core crystal, all their memories will be reset. And it's like being kind of born for the first time. And they're born like as their appearance never changes, so they're born like Jin there looks like that. He is a blade, always gonna look like that, even if you awaken him. Um, so the blades are a little bit more expendable because of this. Like they can't really die. Chat. Okay. Craft. I could do charm making here. Okay, so I can't actually make anything.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
So you are going to want to like when.
Taste it.
Okay, so you are going to want to make things as you. You are going to want to do these things. Okay, so I wasn't able to do this before because it interrupted me. All right, so this is how you like level up. You can level up in the overworld too, so there's like bonus XP and all that. So I'll go for a little bit longer here, not too much. We'll see what's in store. So I don't know if this will respawn some of these guys. I would like to kill one more. So I guess I didn't respawn. If I quick travel. Okay, so. Alright, if I quick travel, they should respawn, if I recall.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Collection points.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yeah, the gold points, they're usually have better items. I'm not gonna go around and farm like these items just to cook. Like,
Aren't we intrepid?
I mean, you can do that, but it's kind of not needed. And the reason you cook is to get some
These guys should be no problem.
some more spots on the affinity chart. Okay, hailstorm, right? I had to like listen for it. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm just trying to get my bearings.
You can rely on me.
So yeah, we killed those creatures and got that. So now, when we perform driver combos, it's going to add up, so. Hailstrike. So I use Hailstrike. Okay, so this is going to be special 1, special 2, special 3. There is a special 4, and it just is more powerful. Anyways, don't think you can upgrade it. I assume it scales with the rest of your abilities, but don't quote me on that.
This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
All right, so the game is not open world like in a traditional sense. It's, I would say, open areas. So
This is becoming addictive.
like, yeah, he's a level 23. You don't want to fight anything, especially unique monsters that are above your level normally. But yeah.
This is becoming addictive. You're coming with me, treasure.
I don't know what that is. Ah. We'll need someone with like a skill that can use that.
This is becoming addictive.
In some areas, won't be able to progress in yet.
We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't
Aren't
seem
we
so bad.
intrepid?
Yeah, this thing might fight me, yeah.
I think we've been spotted.
These other guys are probably going to accidentally get caught up in this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Great. Alright.
You nailed it.
So I will want to use this level 1 special quite a bit. I need to upgrade that. So already a legendary item, really? What's that like kind of goldish color ring? What the hell? Okay. So yeah, rarity, you can get the same item and one is a little bit better than the other. So anyways. Nothing crazy or nothing absolutely crazy. Alright. And you do not have to, like, I'm kind of, you don't have to do what I'm doing right here where you look at arts like every battle and don't want to do that. It's gonna waste a lot of time. I just had that item come up and I keep forgetting he's a blade, so it doesn't have access to some of that stuff. Yeah, oh no. I did not mean to do that. Well, I accidentally discovered this, so that's cool. I doubt I can get past this. Yeah, okay. So we'll need another character later on. I hope I can get back. Yeah, that's why I said oh no, because I probably can't get back without. Yeah, yeah, okay, it looks like I can get back.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay. Well, maybe that's for the best.
Aren't we intrepid?
We can fight this guy.
All right, follow my lead.
Laura, stay close.
I know he's higher level, but typically normal monsters, this isn't a problem. Not all the time, though.
Spinning wheel. Break.
Laura, let's switch.
Try this on the side.
Hail strike.
I like the way this is going.
Snow blast. next one go as swiftly.
Yeah, so sometimes if a monster is pretty large, even if they're your level, sometimes they can be pretty difficult. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I would like to get at least across the bridge here. Yeah, so they're kind of guarding a little item there. This guy should be friendly up here.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay.
I think we've been spotted.
Those aren't friendly. Also, you can just run from these encounter. Oh, well, I also went into a zone. But anyways, yeah, you can just run from them. So you don't have to fight everybody.
Looks like Hayes isn't here yet. What the? This should be the village of Feltley.
It's almost like glass. Rumor among the mercs says that's the hallmark of the Aegis.
But why would he do this?
Look out!
Jin!
It's nothing. Let's go.
Heads up, people!
Just focus.
There we go. Alright, so you do more damage on her topple as well. I don't know if I get that in time. There we go. Alright. Yeah, don't want to ignore some of these potions. Especially because now I don't know how hard they're going to go on the boss fight here.
This is no normal monster.
Not an Ardanian Titan weapon either.
Maybe it's Malice's. Get down, you two! Holy... That was a close one.
Looks like Malos's artificers are still roaming around.
So it was.
Hey. Wait a minute.
The emblem of Torna.
You are Jin, right? Wow, I can't believe it. I came all the way out here, and who do I say but the paragon of Torna and his driver? You're so young. That core crystal was stolen 17 years ago. Quite a feat to pull off that heist at that age.
Are you going to arrest us? Execute us?
I don't know yet. I did just save you after all.
Oh, how magnanimous.
Laura, there's no point in talking.
Have it your way.
I think they beat our ass. I don't know though. I did not mean to do that. Great. Okay, no, I'm definitely winning this one. Oh, we won't build enough for a chain attack here.
Fight for my friends.
Doesn't look like we'll be capturing you then.
The hell are these two? They're just a driver and blade. Where's the strength coming from?
Well, he is the paragon of Torna.
I've had enough.
What? No. There's no need for you to...
You!
What?
Incredible! You! Both of you!
Huh?
That last attack, the force behind it was absurd. I'm amazed.
Oh, really? Well, that's just...
Oh, and passing the weapon. What a concept! How did you ever come up with that idea?
Oh, well... We were broke.
Huh?
We couldn't afford meals, let alone another sword. And so we made do.
You're kidding. Oh man, you guys are the best. I haven't laughed this hard in ages.
Huh?
I really, really like you two.
Master Adam! Sir!
Milton!
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Master Adam, are you hurt at all?
Master Adam? You can't be the Adam Origo.
The Lord of Aletta, and fourth in line to the throne of Torna.
Oh, come on, Milton. I've been with him the whole time. You really think these two would cause any harm?
You've been using your dumb artifice again, haven't you?
Dumb?
So yeah, sure, nothing to worry about, right?
Milton? Who's this then?
Ah, this is Hayes. She rescued me from the jaws of some nasty monsters.
Well, I'd better give her my thanks.
Hayes!
Oh, was she with you?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, my lady.
I see. So that's when... What a sad, sad tale, Laura.
Oh, here we go again. Don't let it get cold now.
So then, how come you've enlisted with a band of mercenaries?
I guess I like the freedom. This way I'm not tied down. So I can help out. With causes I really believe in, you know? Going's tough everywhere you look these days, right? I can't ignore it, can I?
I understand.
Fat load of good that'll do, in the long run. The world keeps turning anyway.
You might think that. But mercenaries and statesmen each have their own views and ways to effect change. It's not in vain.
A blade siding with humans. You don't see that every day.
I think it's blades like you that are rare.
Well, duh. You do know what I am, right?
Lacking in compassion.
Huh?
Blades like you really are a rare sight. That may be for the best.
So, about Jin. I suppose you have to take him away from me.
I could try to slay you right here.
But
But my mission is to stop the Aegis's destruction. To subdue Malos, not to seek out lost trinkets. Who cares about paragons anyway?
huh?
How about you two join up? Lend us your strength. You're incredibly powerful. There's loads I want to pick up from you, like that trick from before. Let's see. We'll say I found the paragon on my journey and decided to entrust him to you. To help with Malos. Well, sound plausible?
That's just...
How dare he speak to me like that? He thinks he knows me.
Course is the word.
Yeah, he is.
I meant you.
Me?
You meant you're unpolished. After you return to your core, you lose your memories. However, as you gain experience with people, gradually the nature of a blade, rather their feelings, they change and grow. You become more and more human. But you purposely keep yourself apart.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
No, not at all. I respect that part of you.
Um,
angry about this whole Malos thing.
I'm not. Whatever happens, I'll protect you. Be sure of it. We cannot simply ignore what's happening in the world. But
what?
please say you'll be careful.
I will. Your Highness,
Just Adam is fine. What is it?
the going after Malos thing, could it wait a few days?
Oh, is there something you need to do first?
Well, yes.
You see, Lady Laura seeks the whereabouts of her mother. Unfortunately, she has her mercenary duties to perform. Therefore, I often go out and conduct these searches myself.
I see. Then you found her?
Yes. With all that happened yesterday, I did not have the opportunity to say, My lady, your mother is currently residing in a small hamlet called Torrigoth.
Torrigoth.
That's on the edge of Gormott. Ardanian and Cian forces clash out there frequently. It's very dangerous.
Indeed.
Right. No time to waste. Let us head out there.
What? But what about your mission?
You don't want to see your mother?
Of course, but...
Then let's go! Malos hasn't hit that part of the world yet. It's as good a place as any to look.
You're hoping we might find him there?
Exactly.
That sounds too easy.
We go to the village of Torrigoth to find Malos. And you go to Torrigoth to find your mother. Everybody wins.
And once I found my mother, I join up with you?
That's the general idea. I'll send my people to notify your mercenary friends. And perhaps we could find a place for your mother in the capital. It should be safe there.
Is this normal princely behavior?
You think this is bad? Just stick around for a bit.
Nobody's, like, making you come along, you know.
Well, unfortunately, a driver and blade are one in body and soul.
As if you don't do whatever you feel like anyway.
I know this is all very sudden. Still, we don't know where we'll run into Malos next. It makes sense to stick together, as much as we can.
Isn't that... No mistaking it. That's the blade. And that little brat, too. Aye, it's Bluefist. Yeah, the whole village was wiped out. Found myself some great cool crystals, eh? And I found something else too, something real interesting. time to take care of this, okay? I'll be in touch. Ha! Fate's a funny thing. Never thought I'd get to take back that paragon. What I stole in the first place.
So, yeah, Mithra being an Aegis, Malos is also an Aegis. Oh, yeah, she could actually theoretically, if she wants to, she could just wander off. Like she's got full authority to do that, basically. So, um, is it Milton? Yeah, what Milton was saying was that she could literally do whatever she wants to. She didn't wander off. Um, Total free will to do that. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have some. Let's just get the
More to add
agility.
to my repertoire. Excellent.
Okay, launch would be a good one.
When you've got it, you've got it.
Topple. Okay, that is a topple one. Okay.
This one's second nature to me now.
And then launch.
I'm getting sharper, keener.
This would be good. Okay. Yeah, so now that I have more characters, it's easier to set these things up to where you can topple and stuff like that. Alright. Probably want healing upgraded. Smash, okay.
I knew the practice would pay off.
Alright, Ray of Punishment.
More power for me.
Smash.
More power for me.
Good. This should be good.
Yeah, so whenever you have a condition that says like a question mark there, it's because it's like an enemy you can't like encounter yet. Usually that is the kind of the case, or it's an area you haven't been able to go to yet. Anyways, it's typically something you haven't encountered. Not that's not all the time, or it might even be unique monsters too, but usually it'll tell you that too. So, all right, defeat a Saul Shogul. Okay. Actually, I should probably give that to Mithra on equip. Anyways, that should do there. I don't want to get too much into this. Okay. So hitting left or hitting no, right doesn't do anything. Hitting left, you can swap out like what blade is going to come out, and then you can swap to that blade. You can also do this here. Okay, and so that's how that works.
This is becoming addictive.
And can we do this now? Okay, no. So yeah, no, I've been really liking these Switch 2 updates for Xenoblade. Okay, so you saw they added a little trophy over them. I believe this just means that you need to add them to your affinity chart. I could be wrong, but I think so. Okay, massive melee method. Okay. So, never mind, he's not part of the affinity chart. Maybe the most ultimate of all item. Yeah, because it's on Smash Ultimate. It changes Mithra's design here. It's a very powerful, like, it is insane. It boosts your critical rate by 25%. That's like a multiplier. But anyways, it will change her outfit. I don't know if it changes her art. Yeah, so you can see she's got like bare legs right there. Like you can see her legs. Should update her model. Yeah, okay, so now she's got the black leggings on. So it's her Smash Brothers design. Yes, it is technically censorship. It's so they could get, well, these games are rated, I think they're rated T. Let me check. I don't know about, I got the PAL version of Torna, so it's not this. Yeah, Xenoblade is normally rated T, so yeah, it's, I don't know. Oh yeah, Smash Brothers was rated E10. Let me see. I think it's E10. And I hate that they do stuff like that. They're like, yeah, well, you gotta get that E10 rating. I don't know. Honestly, they need to do more studies to see how much people actually care about that stuff now. I think really a lot of people don't. Like anything below, like a T rating at least. M rating's a little different, but yeah. Oh, I was looking for Smash Brothers. I've got some cases. So Smash Brothers E10. Yep. Okay, that answers that question. Yeah. So it was censorship for Smash Brothers, and so they did add the design. It's not required, but it is like one of the strongest items you can equip for Mithra. I won't wear it because I don't think I'll need it. I might put it on later, but not right now. I'm good without it. Oh, can other people use it? Yeah, okay. So other people can use it too, and it doesn't change their designs. So, yeah, I'll give it to her. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. Yeah. So we'll probably wind this down here just a second here. All right. So people can craft.
Wait till you see what I can make.
The reason I'm kind of just quickly going through them is because they can't craft anything right now. So yeah, so I could recraft these, and I'd have to look to see. But his was meat related, so. Anyways, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Yeah, I wish they added some extra voice lines for stuff like that. Because they did it for Xenoblade 1, which I was not expecting. That was wild. Nobody can upgrade their level. Yeah, I was hoping for that and seeing that here. I think Torna got the least amount of updates other than X. Because I want to say even Future Connected got updated voice lines and heart to hearts. Although I have not played Future Connected, Switch 2 edition. Just this. Something spawn here. Okay.
The suspense is
Okay, no, I can't do that.
hard luck.
So yeah, this little Titan there. So yeah, I think this one got the least amount of updates, which are very substantial. Like update like if you were to list them out as a checklist or something like that, like got the least amount, but it also looks way better than it used to. It used to be pretty blurry and pretty rough. Torna was a little bit better than 2, but it wasn't like drastically better. And so yeah, no, this is a very good update. This is technically I'm playing off the cartridge, and it's technically a free update, the Switch 2 edition for Torna, if you have either the standalone digital version or the standalone cartridge version. It's a little like complicated and kind of hard to keep it all straight, but yeah, that's how it works. They sold the DLC as a cartridge. Well, technically, like, put an asterisk next to that. They sold Torna as a cartridge. So they don't sell the DLC as a cartridge. Now they packaged it, the download code for the DLC, which the DLC itself, ignoring Torna, is just kind of some various little things here and there. It's not like super major, but you probably want it. You know, actually, I have to look it up, but I don't think they restricted any. And then no, they actually, you know what? They may have restricted some blades behind the DLC. Yeah, let me look at the wiki real quick. So, you got some just various items and stuff like that. I know that. Let's see. Okay, they did some DLC quests. Okay, so they did do that. How important are they? Nah, probably not super important. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay, so there's a little, actually there's quite a bit of, okay, there were some blade distributions. Okay, got it. Yep. Okay. So yeah, okay, well there's Yep, okay. So yeah, unfortunately there is no cartridge version of just the DLC. Like, there was never like a bundled package or anything like that. And the Switch 2 editions didn't really resolve that either, so yeah, there's still content that you have to download. Like, there's no getting around it. And it's just the DLC, which again is not technically really the end of the world, but it does kind of suck that they could have kind of revisited that. But I will say that Torna, I'm playing off the cartridge, and it got the Switch 2 edition for free. Oh, I might have to fight these. Yeah, it's like ether miasma. They can block things. Okay. I don't know if I'll auto fight these things or not.
I've got this.
Okay, yep. Okay, that's the talent art. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I was trying to wind this down.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Agree.
Knowledge makes my power boundless.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted these parts to be kind of voice lined. I wish they did that. That would have been nice. And there's not actually a lot in this game. Because this, like, seriously is only about, like, a 30-hour game. Torna is, but it's also a pretty cheap game. What, is it $20? $20, $30? Not the physical. The physical's not. Physical's stupid expensive. But it does come with the DLC, like a download code, so, yeah. So if you play Xenoblade 2, I'm not going to spoil it, but you know, mostly the female characters are an inspiration for a character in Xenoblade 2, and it is a main character. So yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll kind of get it. And if you played Torna before too, you should also get it. But yeah, Mithra is pretty much just bold, rude. You know, these don't seem like very redeeming qualities, but she's definitely a character you'll grow fond with as you play. And
Just happy we made someone happy.
and really, she's a pretty different character. Like, so I mean, I would imagine most people are highly aware Xenoblade 2 Mithra is in that game.
Aren't we intrepid?
I would imagine most people probably know that. Okay, my bitrate kind of dropped for a little bit. Okay, let's back up. Okay, so most people should know that, especially if you've played Smash Brothers. Most people know of her character from Smash Brothers. So, oh, Pyra Mithra. Okay, so,
Aren't we intrepid?
and I'll just say, kind of explain things. Pyra is not in this game. It's just Mithra. Torna, that is.
Aren't we intrepid?
Um, yeah, okay. I was looking to wind this down, trying to find a good stopping point. I do not want to enter that area yet. So let me go through the characters first real quick, just to make sure I don't need any updates. So I would like to get that one, so I'm not going to upgrade just yet. Let's blow down. Okay, so it's blow down in this game.
I can keep on going, especially at this rate.
Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, you can move the arts around too, I guess, if you want to do that. Yeah, so, I forget how the rear guard arts work, so I won't bother with that right now. Oh yeah, critical damage. Yeah, we're doing that.
Is hurting my friends.
Yeah, they're upgraded.
There must be some use for this.
Yeah. Okay. So cool. Yeah. Okay, so I'd have to go back there. Anyways, yeah, this is something you definitely want to make sure you accomplish because yeah, you will regret not doing them. Okay, everybody's kind of upgraded here, so that's good. All right, and so yep, we already got about an hour 40 into here, so I'm gonna wind it down here. Torna is definitely well. Yeah, I would say it's the second best expanded story. Now, Xenoblade X does have an expanded story if you consider the Wii U version, or so the original. It's missing chapter 13, which is like kind of it's like three. Basically it's got three parts to it, so it's kind of like they're like mini chapters. Like the three parts are like mini chapters. Chapter 13 itself is a pretty long chapter, and you get a new area and all that. So and the overworld's a little different too. It would be what you would consider post game sort of ish, but it's still part of the main story. So it's basically what X was supposed to be. Now I say that with a little bit of caveat, just because there was a lot of things X was supposed to be, and it didn't exactly get to do all that, but it got to do a little bit of it. So, and but yeah, Future Redeemed is the best, just straight up, just the best expanded story DLC. Torna is the second best, and Future Connect is definitely the weakest expanded story. Really, it's not super important either. It doesn't play the best. It's cool. The area you get to see is cool and all, but it doesn't play the best, and it's not that important to the story. Meanwhile, Torna and Future Redeemed are extremely important, and especially Xenoblade X, like Chapter 13, all extremely important. But yeah, that's Torna, and we'll get back to some of that later on. And yeah, like I said, we're almost 2 hours into it, and it's about a 30-hour game. So yeah, I'll try to stream some more of it at some point. Not this weekend, just because the Dustbloods will have their network test, and I have that available. So I will try to stream that. There's no guarantees at all because they may be strike happy on that. So who knows? And then I don't know if I'm going to do the Donkey Kong challenge, but then also currently I'm kind of messing with Pokemon right now, just to kind of get everything before bank. So there's a lot to do in a short amount of time, and there's more games coming like Fire Emblem, which I'm definitely playing, and then yeah. And then we get Ocarina of Time, and maybe I like the Dustbloods. If I like it, I'll definitely get that game, and I have no clue when that's going to drop. But this weekend they got the network test, and I'm going to try that out, see if I like it. But all right, that's going to be it for Torna today. Thank you for watching. If you've gotten all the way to the end, thank you, and have a good one.